A little break now to remind you about the rest of your entertainment right here where it's all happening. The Australian movie Harlequin coming up after news. Later on this evening, Mike Willisey behind that familiar desk of authority with some more probing news stories. Then The Professionals, followed by your late movie. The night is yours on Capital 7. Stay with us, won't you?
Join us, join us, join us, join us. There's so much to see. Join us on Capital 7 TV.
Good evening, I'm Vivian Skinner. The Australian dollar has plummeted to new depths following this morning's announcement that October's balance of payment deficit was the worst on record. The dollar closed at 65.7 US cents after trading before the announcement almost 2 cents higher. The balance of payment figures have triggered demands by the opposition for an immediate review of the Hawke government's wages accord.
The trade figures are disappointing. According to the latest balance of payments, Australia's trade deficit stood at $552 million last month. That's an increase of $357 million over the previous month, and it dashes any hopes for an early recovery of Australia's hard-pressed currency. Exports during October fell by 4%. In cash terms, that's a slump of $99 million, and it occurred despite a good trading performance by Australia's rural industries. Imports rose by 9%, or $258 million, and there's no sign that the flow of imported goods is slowing down. Opposition leader John Howard says the October trade figures are the worst ever, and a further sign that the prices and incomes accord isn't working and should be renegotiated. And he says it's not good news for our troubled dollar.
I continue to be concerned about the impact on overseas financial perceptions of the strength of our currency, of the policies that the government is currently following, and I can only repeat what I said over the weekend, that faced with a choice between taking on the ACTU over the Accord or inflicting higher interest rates on the entire Australian community, the Prime Minister has clearly chosen the latter course of action.
Skeleton staff will be provided on all wards in Canberra's public hospitals and nursing homes tomorrow morning when nurses begin their indefinite strike over staffing levels. The nurses voted on the action this afternoon after claiming the health authority had not come up with a satisfactory solution to the staffing crisis. They'll meet again next Monday to consider the progress of the dispute.
The nurses, members of the Royal Australian Nursing Federation, were united at this afternoon's stop work meeting. They say the health authority's offer is insufficient and